I'm Tyler Finkler, local realtor and appraiser in the area, and today I'm here to help you figure out your home's worth. If you're thinking of selling your home, you might be thinking, what's it worth today? Well, it first starts with understanding your home's condition, and then you're going to want to compare it to other homes sold in the area. We're going to do those first two steps, and then we're going to go on Zillow and do some real life examples so you could do it yourself in no time. First, you need to honestly rate the condition of your home. Is it updated, outdated, fully renovated? Does it need TLC in some areas? Does it need a new roof, new siding, windows? All this comes into play when rating the condition of your home, and appraisers like me will rate your home on a scale from C1 to C6. So let's get into what that means. All right, getting into the UAD definitions addendum, C1 through C6. This is just a document that we use under the UAD framework. This was developed by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, essentially in a way just to ensure that there's consistency and clarity through all the appraisals for mortgage lending purposes. So C1 through C6, getting right into it. Condition rating 1, this is brand new construction, never lived in. Let's skip this since most of you are not selling a brand new house. C2, it's rare to be selling these C2 homes because they're most likely less than 5 years old, but they have little to no deferred maintenance, little or no physical depreciation, and require absolutely no repairs. Think fresh, think new, move-in ready, everything renovated or updated from flooring, cabinets, countertops, fixtures to mechanical systems, roofs, windows. We can skip this as well because most of you guys aren't going to be selling a home that's C1 to C2. We see it quite a bit C2, but we're most likely going to be in the C3, C4 range. C3 is a well-maintained home with normal wear and tear, but does have updates throughout. Most building materials are in good shape. It's move-in ready, but there are some room for improvements in some small areas throughout the home. C4, common for long-term owners in Northeast Ohio. A C4 means the home is in decent shape, but it might need some TLC, cosmetic repairs, or some system upgrades. C5 is simply a distressed home. These homes need major work. We're talking end-of-life systems, mechanical, roof, foundation even, and it might be functional to live in, but it's teetering between livable and not livable. C6, run. There is no way you can live in it. All major damage to all mechanical systems, all the big ticket items. You can spot these usually from the street. They might be boarded up and they might be leaning and ready to fall over any second. C6, run away. All right, we're going to go down to Parma and give some examples of C3 and C4 so you guys understand a little bit more about that. So looking at this colonial in Parma, okay, we're going to take a look at the inside, see what it is. Okay, we got some indents in the carpet. That means it's been used, some wear and tear. Laminate flooring, original cabinets. This is all day a C4. Even though it's well maintained, it looks like. Original hardwood floors. Looks like they were stained at some point. Updated windows. This is a C4. Okay, moving on to another listing in the area on Leggett Drive in Parma on the outside. Okay, it does look like there's some wear and tear on the exterior and the siding, but that's okay. Going into the kitchen here, we do have some updated flooring, newer cabinets, newer countertops with some Formica. I would have probably gotten rid of a lot of this clutter for the photos at least. We know there's some Frank's Red Hot sauce. Love it. Put it on everything, obviously. Okay, we have some updates throughout. Kitchen looks nice. Original flooring. So it's not apples to apples. It's not just because you have updates in some areas and it's outdated in some other areas that it's automatically C4 and this is what it's worth. We could use some adjustments when comparing this house to another C3 that's slightly more updated than this. So moving forward through this listing, okay, you can tell there's updates made in the bathroom with the subway tiles, new vanity, new flooring, and moving along. So this is obviously a C3, although there's a lot of clutter in the listing. Move that clutter if you're a photographer. I do believe it's still a C3. All right, last one we have here, we're taking a look at Westminster Drive in Parma. This looks like a fairly nice listing. The siding on the outside looks updated. I like the color scheme. Oh yeah, here we go. I like the colors, kind of match the outside as well. Refinish hardwood, do a great job doing that. And into the kitchen here. Nicely staged, good job. Okay, we have newer countertops, nice backsplash, new cabinets, new windows, everything updated, fantastic. This is a C3 as well. Now comparing it, if we were comparing it to the other listing, the other C3, I would adjust accordingly. So even though it's a C3 as well, we could still make an adjustment in the condition that it's better condition-wise, even though it's still a C3. Nice clean listing, nicely staged, great photos. Ooh, okay, yeah, some tile in the bathroom, nice little bowl sink. I like those, subway tile, finished basement. Nice clean listing. All right, once you've rated your home's condition, the next step is comparing it to other homes, what we call comps. I'll say comps a lot. That's what I mean. It's comparable homes sold. Now, these similar properties to yours have to be recent sales. So within the last 12 months, you can go past 12 months, but make sure that at least 2 of your comps are within the 12 months. And here's what to look for when searching for these comps. Number 1, proximity. Start with the homes in your neighborhood or within a mile if you're in a suburban or urban area. In rural areas, you could stretch out a little bit farther, but make sure you stay within the same township. Style match. We're going to be comparing ranches to ranches, colonials to colonials, split levels, bungalows. Bungalows are essentially one floor. It does not have a finished top floor. That's what we call a Cape Cod, is if the top floor is finished. If it's not, it's a bungalow. Condition match. If your home is rated a C4, we're going to look for homes that are also C4s. We can also make adjustments to C3s if we're looking at a C4, and then if we have a C4, we can compare it to a C3, but again, we're going to make that adjustment accordingly. Size, we'll try to stay within 300 to 400 square feet at the absolute most if you have to. Remember, it's livable square feet above grade. We're not counting basements in our square footage, although a lot of realtors like to count basements and walkout basements. It's not above grade. It's only above grade if it's above ground. Even though it's a walkout basement, it's not counted as above grade square footage. Remember that. External factors, we have to look at the outside too. If it's close to industrial, commercial buildings or commercially zoned properties, we're going to try to find at least 1 or 2 comps that are also close to or catty-cornered or adjacent to a property that is zoned commercial or industrial. Same thing goes with busy streets. Looking at Parma, for example, if it's on State Road, we're going to try to find other properties that are on State Road, Ridge Road, Broadview Road, Brook Park Road, Snow Road. Ooh, I know Parma a little bit. But we're going to be trying to find at least 1 or 2 comps that are also on a busy road. If it's on a golf course, let's try to find a property that's also on a golf course. If it's got a lake view, we have to find other comps that also have the 1 or 2 of them that also have external factors that are the same. So what better way to practice your comps than Parma, Ohio? There are plenty of homes that are very similar, and for practice purposes, we're going to take a look at one of my listings, but looking at Zillow, I love the interface of Zillow. Super easy to use. On the left-hand side, you have your maps. These are all the listings that they have in Parma, and obviously there's a boundary right here as well. On the right-hand side, you have those same listings, and you could filter through all the listings on the top based off different criteria like price, monthly payment, which I think is a fantastic feature, beds, bath, home type, and more. Looking at a listing that I have over on Key West, we're going to block out that sales price that you guys can practice yourself. It's a 3-bedroom, it's a 1-bath, and it's only $900 I believe 98 square feet or 988 square feet. What Zillow does, and you have to be careful with this, they count the above grade and below grade in the total square footage. So this number right here is the total square footage above and below grade. To find exactly what that square footage is above grade, you're gonna wanna go to facts and features, show more, and it's the interior area right there. Finished area above ground or above grade, 998 square feet. Now to confirm all of this information, you're gonna wanna go on the Cuyahoga County Auditor's website. Just Google Cuyahoga County My Place or Cuyahoga County Auditor's website. This is the first thing that pops up. You type in the address right there, and all the information pops up. The best tab here is Property Summary Report, and you're gonna find, all right, correct square footage right there. Okay, it was built in 1962. Detached garage, when that was built, 1963. All the permits and the recent sales they have right there as well. So it's all public information. County's auditor's website, you can find all that information right there. All right, so we have 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 998 square feet. So when we're looking at Parma, by the way, this listing is down here south of Pleasant Valley Road. This market is significantly different. So this is why we say stay within a mile of your subject. In this case, the subject's gonna be Key West Drive. You're gonna wanna stay within a mile. Why is that? Well, it's because this market down here is totally different than it is up here. You can already see from the sales prices that we got, we have mid to high 100s to low 200s up here. That 410's an outlier. Down here, closer to Broadview Heights and North Royalton, we have higher sales prices. That's because this area is a little bit more desired, right, than it is up here, closer to Brook Park Road, closer to I-480. So if our subject is in here, we're gonna stay within a mile over here. So that's where our subject is. To find sold homes, we're just gonna click sold, apply. And we're looking for anything 2 to 3 bedrooms. Obviously it needs to have a bath, so we're gonna put that in there as well. We're gonna get rid of manufactured apartments, lots and lands, condos, multifamily, and townhomes. Apply. Okay. And then we're gonna go for square footage. Remember, the square footage on Zillow only shows both the above grade and below grade combined, so we have to take that into account. It's going to be probably no more than 2250. No more than 2250. Right. We're going to last 12 months. Fantastic. Before that, we have to figure out the condition of our subject. We didn't do that. That's step number 1, is rating our subject. So looking at it, oh wait, wow, those are great photos. Oh wow. All right, some nice hardwood floors. Okay, showing signs of C3 maybe. Okay, no, a little outdated. We have laminate floors, original cabinets, or not original cabinets, but I would say outdated cabinets. Okay, we have old countertops. Yeah. Okay, C4, but it's well maintained. All right, oh, it's a nice tile. Yeah, okay, old bathroom, wallpaper. Okay, wood paneling in the basement. Bathroom below grade does not count. Okay. C4, we have a C4, but it's well maintained. Semi-finished basement with bath, 3 beds, 1 bath, ranch, 998 square feet. Let's find some comps. All right, we're gonna start on the low end. All right, let's try to find something lower that we can maybe adjust up. So our subject is right here. Let's go to Nottingham Drive. Let's take a look at this one. Here we go. Okay, ranch, 960 square feet. Looks like they did not add below grade. It's obviously a C4, older everything, but it's not as well maintained as our subject property. All right. Semi-finished basement. Okay, yeah. So it's a C4. We're gonna put it in. All right, Nottingham Drive at 180. It's a C4. We're gonna adjust for condition. Obviously, again, it's a C4, but we can still make an adjustment for that. Okay, so that's our comp number 1. Let's find a high end now, okay? 42. I know this neighborhood over here has a lot of ranches that are smaller as well. Let's take a look at the high end. Okay, nice clean listing, 3 bedrooms. All right, let's take a look at it. Nice photos, nice blue skies, nice freshly mowed lawn, hardwood floors. Okay, newer kitchen, updated kitchen. Okay, I don't believe that's granite. That might be some type of formica. We got some updated flooring, got some backsplash, freshly painted walls. Okay, newer vanity, tile bathroom, freshly painted walls, carpet. Okay. And then the half bath, okay. Car garage. Cool, all right. This is, I'll give this a C3. I will give this a C3. Similar in size. Obviously, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, so we'll adjust for a half bath. All right, so we have that Knob Hill 241. We're going to be adjusting for the condition as a C3, and then we're going to be adjusting for that half bath that we got going on. Okay, let's try to find something in between that. So we have a 180 C4 as well, but it is not as well maintained as our subject. So let's try to find something in between, and let's try to find something a little bit closer to our sales price here. All right, so we have 2 comps that are within 12 months. Maybe we'll just go to 24 months and see how old some of these comps are. Okay, 199. Okay, I like that 199. 1,055 square feet, so slightly larger. 2 beds, but that's fine. We can make an adjustment for 2 beds. It's about 1,000 square feet, so not many homes are gonna be more than 3 bedrooms. So we can compare a 2-bedroom home to a 3-bedroom home. We can make that adjustment. Okay, older cabinets. You can tell again by the hinges on the cabinets. Laminate flooring. It's well maintained. Some tile in the bathroom, hardwood floors. Yeah, semi-finished basement. But it's well maintained, it's clean. Okay. All right. That's Pleasant Valley Road for $199. C4, well maintained. Condition, I would say, same as our subject. We're gonna adjust for the busy road, and we're gonna adjust for that 2 bedrooms. Okay, and let's just confirm kind of where we're at here. That's too big. 241 in June of last year. That's a C3, and it's larger, and that's 241. So I know that we're not going to be higher than 241. I know we're not going to be lower than 180, 190, right? So we're kind of in the middle there. So let's weigh out and adjust these comps. Okay, so looking at our low end comp for 180, we're simply just going to make a small adjustment for our home being in slightly better condition. We're going to make a small 5% adjustment to this comp. All right, looking at our comp in the middle for 199. Condition, I have it pretty spot on to our subject. We have to adjust for the busy road, and we have to adjust for it being a 2-bedroom. I'm going to do $5K for each, bring that up to 209. And then our high-end comp for 241. We're going to adjust 10% for the condition, and then we're just going to give a half bath, $2,500 worth, and that adjusts to $213,500. So you average those out, you get about $204,000. And what have we listed at? Listed at 210, and we got offers in the first weekend of showing. So if you want to price your house competitively. Look at the comps, they never lie. And just like my good friend Chubbs would say, it's all in the comps. It's all in the comps. It's all in the comps. Thank you for joining me today. Join me next time. I don't know what we're going to do, but hopefully you learned something. And if you have any questions, please reach out. Go to my website, thinkcells.com. You can get my phone number there and text me and call me. I would love to help you out today. Thanks. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.